Remember, this is not an Interstellar prequel. Hi, I'm Daniel and this is a dunking of The Martian from Ridley Scott starring Matt Damon. Let's break down a pretty simple plot. During an emergency evac, an astronaut gets left behind on Mars and have to survive until Earth can rescue him. This is complicated by the fact that a mission won't be able to reach him for at least a year and a half. He's got almost no resources. However, he's just the man for the job. Okay, let's get the good stuff out of the way. Matt Damon is absolutely phenomenal. He starts off bulked up and we see his body waste away. It's almost a Christian Bale-esque transformation. The camera work, Jordan looks incredible as this other world, and it's even marketing itself on the side of London buses as an out-of-this-world experience as seen on The Martian. The other cast, Jessica Chastain, you've got Kate Mara, you've got Chiwetel Ejiofor, I think that's how you pronounce his name, you've got Jeff Daniels, you've got a really good solid cast here. It's directed by Ridley Scott, who's an absolutely legendary director. It's based on a best-selling book. And it probably should have stayed as a best-selling book. How can I put this? I didn't care. I could not have given two figs about Mark Watney. For a start, he doesn't actually seem to be in that much peril. Let me explain. He's got exactly the resources he needs. He's got exactly the skills he needs. When he doesn't have the equipment he needs, he remembers that, oh, it's just over that ridge where I can now get to. Every problem has a solution. And yeah, he's slowly wasting away, but to be honest, he seems to be doing fine. The characters on Earth are stock. You've got the bureaucrat who's worried about public opinion. The scientist keeps being told, you said you'd take 10 days, well you've got 3. You could set your watch by the disasters in this film. Something happens, I was counting down in my head, 3, 2, 1, there we go! And what I thought would happen has happened. I am psychic, I'm going to buy a lottery ticket this week. The soundtrack can be summed up as, somebody noticed how much money Guardians of the Galaxy made via its soundtrack. Except it worked in Guardians because Guardians was a fun space drop. The Martian is supposed to be hard sci-fi. We are literally thrown into the action with characters we know nothing about, characters we never learn anything about. This is another film, beautifully shot, beautifully edited, fantastic acting, really good soundtrack if you're into 70s disco, and if you're not, I'll take your earplugs along. But I just didn't care. There were so many scenes where I was thinking, this would be really tense if I could remember what your name was. This decision would have some impact if I gave a stuff about either of these characters, or if I knew the slightest thing. Sean Bean shows up as Sean Bean. I assume he was wandering past the set one day and asked if he fancied a few hours' work. He's wasted. You waste Sean Bean. Look, this is a good film. I know I'm slating it, but this is a good film, but for me it feels toned down, it feels safe. If nothing else is on, if you want to go and see a space film, if you've seen Interstellar and want to see what Matt Damon did before he was stranded on Interstellar, go for it. For me, this film was a letdown. I'm Daniel, this is a Donkey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.